Let's now work on problem 4 from your practice exam. The instructions for problem 4 have us using the problem 4 summary worksheet. You're supposed to insert a list box from the controls group in the developer toolbar that allows the user to select the product name from the problem 4 data sheet, and you're supposed to link the list box to cell A2. That would be in the problem 4 summary worksheet. Then we're supposed to use VLOOKUP formulas to display the selling price, product category, and quantity on hand for the chosen product. So first I'm going to click on the problem 4 summary worksheet. In order to insert the list box, you have to make sure that your developer toolbar is active. If your developer toolbar is not active, if you do not see it among the toolbars, click on File, and then all the way at the bottom, Options. On the left-hand side, click Customize Ribbon. And on the right-hand side, just make sure that your developer ribbon is checked. If it is unchecked, all you have to do is click the box to check it, and then click OK. So to insert our list box, we're going to click that Developer tab. In the Controls group, we're going to click Insert, and then we're going to find our list box. So our list box is on the top row, 5th one in. Make sure that your tip says List Box. Click it. Don't worry where it is right now, and just drag it out. So it doesn't look like there's anything going on right now in our list box. We have to link it to something. So what we're going to do is either click the Properties button in the Controls group, making sure that you're still on the Developer toolbar, or you can right-click and choose Format Control. Either one brings you to exactly the same box. In the Format Control, we're going to click Input Range. Making sure that you're in the input range, we're going to click the Problem 4 Data Worksheet, and then click all of the product names. Select the product name. So select B2 all the way down to B25. Make sure you do not select cell B1, otherwise product name will be part of your list. Now I'm going to click in the Cell Link box, and in the Cell Link I told you to link it to cell A2. So we're going to link that cell to A2, and all we have to do now is click OK, and you will see that the user can now select an item from the list, but in order to do that we have to click Away. So when we click Away, notice that you can select an item from the list, but unfortunately the item number, the product number, not the product name, comes up in the box. So we have now inserted our list box. Now let's use our VLOOKUP to give the selling price, product category, and quantity on hand. Going back to the original data sheet, our selling price, column A is column number 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, E is 5. So our selling price is going to be in column 5. The next thing we need is the product category. Product category will be in column 3. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So our product category will be column 3. And then finally we need the quantity on hand. Column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to need in order columns 5, column 3, and column 7. Let's go back to our summary and enter our VLOOKUP. So I'm going to I'm going to put the first VLOOKUP into cell B2. So I'm going to click Formulas, Lookup and Reference, and VLOOKUP. My lookup value is cell A2, the product number, but I'm going to hit my F4 button and I'm going to lock that down. I'm going to turn that into an absolute cell reference so then I can copy the formula into column C and column D. The next step is the table array. So I'm going to click in the table array box. I'm going to click my problem for data worksheet tab, and I'm going to select the range A2 down to G25. I am also going to lock that, so I'm going to use my F4 to lock down that range, and now you see why we have a column to the left, product number, because in the VLOOKUP, the lookup value has to be in the left-hand column of the table array. So we've told Excel to look up the product number in cell A2 on the problem 4 summary worksheet, and product number is in the left-hand column of our table array. Now we go back to column index number. The selling price was column 5, if you remember, so all I have to do is type the number 5 in column index number. I click OK, and I have now inserted my VLOOKUP. Because my lookup value and my table are set, I can now copy that formula, use the fill handle to copy that formula to cells C2 and D2, and I can double click cell C2, and all I have to do is edit the column number, change 5 to the number 3. When I hit enter, notice the product category comes up. If you want that green triangle to go away, just click the box and click ignore error. Now in cell D2, I'm going to want column 7, so I'm going to double click, or I can just edit it up in the formula bar as well. Just click right after the 5, backspace, and type the number 7, and then hit enter, and we can check to make sure that we're okay. If we click our first product, Blue Moon, 105.41, Leisure, and 4, Blue Moon, 105.41, Leisure, and 4. Our VLOOKUP seems to work. And notice how it changes as we select any product name, and by right-clicking over our list box, hit escape to get rid of the menu. We can drag it to cover that product number, make column A a little bit wider, so, and then click away, so somebody is just thinking that they're actually selecting the product name, and the VLOOKUP works with the product name.